released from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital. We've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Washington Commanders. Leading the Bills sideline, it is head coach Sean McDermott. His defense ready to lead the charge again after pitching that shutout last week. On the opposing sideline, head coach of the Commanders, Dan Quinn. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. The Commanders returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Going to the ground again on first. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Play action now with Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Dumps it off to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
He'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to it. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up.
Oh, he loses the football. And it looked like a Bill got it. The Commanders and their running back about to get back to work. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be two hands on the football as they return to the field. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down.
Rig alert! Rig alert! 18 Cardinal.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. Here he goes, 3rd and long. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
The Commanders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0.
Unlock line! Unlock line! Go!
They pitch it out to him here. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Daniels now. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. The Commanders and this running back headed back out for a new series. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. They'll run here on 1st down. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Another carry for him. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Bills bringing an extra DB out. 3rd down.
Check, 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 check. Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Daniels from the pistol. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Go!
Back now, pressure coming. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're the premium in this league.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
At the 11-yard line.
They give it to him again. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
I hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one to go backwards.
And he is stopped a long ways from that line to gain. They force a turn. The Commanders returning their offense and this running back to the field. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time.
Ready.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Setting up the running back screen. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And this is intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to get the football inside the enemy 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The Commanders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Daniels to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get
Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall.